Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jeff Carbuoy, and on today's video I'm gonna show you how to replace a headlight assembly on 2010 Toyota Corolla. So this is a new headlight, and some of the fasteners that are holding the headlight assembly in place are hidden by the front bumper cover. So we need the bumper cover removed. So on this video, you're gonna learn as well how to remove a front bumper cover. So some of the fasteners that are holding the bumper cover in place are this fastener right here. We got some fasteners that are they're gonna require a screwdriver. Some are gonna require a socket. Underneath, we also got more fasteners everywhere that are holding the front bumper cover. And this method also is gonna work on 2009 all the way to 2015 Toyota Corolla. And here are some of the tools that you're gonna need. Either a 10mm socket and with a ratchet, a flat tip screwdriver, or a Phillips screwdriver, depending with what kind of fasteners that are holding your front bumper cover. Some of these front bumper covers, they might have different type of fasteners, especially used vehicles, because either the previous owner lost some fasteners or the bumper have been replaced and using aftermarket fasteners. So depending with what kind of fasteners you got is what's going to dictate the tools that you're gonna need. So I have all my fasteners removed, so I just need to unhook some clips here on the side. I'm using a flat tip screwdriver. Be careful here not to scratch the paint, and once you unhook it from the clips, the bumper cover should be coming out now super easy. And that's how you remove a front bumper cover on 2010 Toyota Corolla. So now this is the bolt right here that was covered by the front bumper cover. And now we have the access and the other bolt is right there. So all you need now here is a 10mm socket. Remove the bolt and make sure you note the size of which bolt you remove from where, because these bolts are not the same size. The one from the right side is taller than the one from the top. This bolt here was missing. I will install it when installing the new headlight assembly. After removing those bolts, the headlight assembly should be coming out super easy. And now all we need to remove is the socket for the headlight. We got this is a high beam, low beam, parking, and the signal or the hazard lights. So all we need here is unsecure these bulbs. We don't need the bulbs, so all we need is disconnect and put it back, because the new headlight assembly comes with the bulbs already installed. So all you need is disconnect the wiring harness from the socket of each bulb and put bulb back in the place. Some of these clips, they were not easy to come out, so I had to wiggle around, play around with it, but eventually I was able to get them out. So don't think that everything is gonna be super easy. Nothing good comes easy. So still got two more to go here. This is a parking bulb disassembled, then the signals. Some of these sockets were super dirty. I had to wipe them down in order to see where to press in order to disconnect, to disengage the socket from the bulb holder. As you can see, this flat tip screwdriver really came in handy there. And now the headlight assembly is fully disconnected and ready to come out, and comes in with a fresh brand new headlight assembly. Look at that. So this brand new headlight is gonna make this vehicle to stand out once we got everything back together, and you will see this and understand what I'm talking about here. So before we screw everything in place, we are going to test the bulbs, make sure that everything is working perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in all the connectors, the high beam, low beam, amp, parking lights, the blinkers, and all that. And it's easy to connect them. All you need is to line them up, push it in until you hear the click. Alright, times to test it out and see whether everything is working. And as you can see, that is a high beam, the full lights, the blinkers are working. And once we have the confirmation that everything is working perfectly, then we can go ahead and install the headlight assembly. If something is not working, either one of the bulb wasn't working, then probably the connector is not fully connected. On the older headlight assembly, there's some of the hardware like this one here that is really important that you remove and install to the new headlight assembly, because the new headlight assembly did not come with any. And this hardware is gonna help fastening the screw and tighten the headlight assembly in place. So this hardware goes right there. You just push it in until you can see it through that little hole. Then slide it back, and that's where you're gonna put in the bolt. So from here, all we need to do is install the 10mm bolt. Remember, the tall bolt goes on this side and the other shorter bolt goes on the top of the headlight. So always remember, hard tighten first, and then come in with your tool and fasten the headlight assembly in place. Snag it tight and don't over tighten to avoid damaging threads on the bolt. Now we have the headlight assembly installed on this 2010 Toyota Corolla, and now let's install the front bumper cover with the grille. And all you need is to line up those holes. The easiest method I found it to install this bumper cover is make sure you hook up the sides, because on the side of this bumper there are some clips that when you push it in is going to hold the bumper in place. You can use the back of your hands to hammer it down, and it's going to click in place. You do both on both sides of the bumper, and the bumper is going to stay in place, ready to come in with your fasteners. And as you can see, that vehicle is standing out like I told you. So the fasteners is easy. Once you have the whole line up together, it's easy to install. Others you screw down, and the others you use the ratchet and screw them down. Again, avoid cross-threading. Once you're done with the fasteners on top of the bumper, don't forget there are fasteners that goes underneath the vehicle, and it's the same case. Once you have the tabs line up with the holes on the vehicle, it's just push in and it's going to lock the bumper in the position. And at each end of the bumper there is this screw that you have also to remember. Is a 10mm bolt that you tighten like that on each end, and the bumper is fully installed. And that's how you install a front bumper cover a headlight assembly on 2010 Toyota Corolla. And like they normally say, no man is perfect. I also here made a little mistakes. I failed to line up. If you look this grill right here on the bottom, there's some holes there. I didn't line up correctly on the bumper. I was doing it at night and I failed to see that. So make sure you check that out when you're installing your bumper cover. That way you don't make the same mistake. But I corrected it the following day. So that's it. As you can see, that vehicle is standing out except for that little mistake which I corrected it, and I'm fully satisfied. Compare that headlight with the old one, you can tell the whole difference. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please leave your comment or opinion, any question, and don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. Stay tuned, the next video is coming up soon.